Hello, Slidell. Today is Saturday, August the 28th. We are sitting here with Chief Kaufman from Fire District 1, Chief Fennell, Slidell Police Department. Team Slidell is standing by, ready to take care of our community throughout the event that's coming at us in the next day or so. All storm preparations have been completed by the city crews, the city contractors. Everything is secured. City services are ready to go. Our men are staged, our equipment staged. Everything is on standby, ready to respond to whatever event comes our way tomorrow. There's still some question as to whether or where the storm track will actually occur, and where that storm track occurs has a big impact on the weather that we see tomorrow. If it shifts east of where the track is currently projected, our winds pick up and get higher and stronger, and maybe for a longer period of time. If it shifts west of where the projection is, then we see less winds. We come out of the cone of uncertainty, and we become a lot less vulnerable. So we're going to be watching overnight with the Weather Service. We'll be getting the Hurricane Reconnaissance Plane reports in the morning, and we'll be looking at that with the Weather Service and with our local weather assistants to be better prepared for tomorrow. But we do stand by. Team Slidell, it has personnel in place, has a plan in place. We're very, very prepared to take care of you, our community, our property, our lives, and move forward into next week and into the future. I want to thank our citizens for the confidence they put in us and for getting out and taking care of their preparations today, getting everything taken care of that needs to be taken care of so that they're ready for this event as we are. And that makes our job so much easier. When you stand prepared, we stand prepared. Together we'll come out of this without any concern. So Chief Kaufman, Fire District 1, what can you add with it?
Well, Mayor, I just want to say that we have been meeting over the past several days with Slidell Police Department, Chief Fennell and his staff. We have a plan of action, obviously pre-storm. We have to allow landfall, and then we're already talking about the aftermath. So we are 100% ready. Your fire department is ready to serve our citizens in Slidell. We have brought in extra staffing in our dispatch center, extra staffing at all of our stations. All of our high water vehicles, boat units, special operations equipment is in operation as of 7 p.m. tonight. So we're ready on standby to serve our public. I would like to make at least a few safety tips. Number one, that smoke detector saves lives. Make sure it works, especially when power goes out. You may have to change your battery. And also, a lot of people have sheltered in place. We have not done a mandatory evacuation, so we have a lot of our citizens at home. A lot of people have bought generators over the past several years. That's a tool to have, but make sure you use it properly. That generator, if you're gonna wire it to your home, make sure it's done correctly or done by a professional. And if you're running a generator, make sure you keep it away from garages, windows, door openings. Do not run it inside. They produce carbon monoxide, which is deadly.
Silent killer.
You won't smell it, you'll get tired, there's side effects, your eyes will burn, and you won't wake up. So that's one of those things that I want to caution people about. And if you have any arcing, any smell of burnt, turn the breaker off to your house, turn the breaker or unplug your generator. Once you remove the power source, usually those fires or those smoldering fires go out. In the event you need us, you call 911. We're here to serve our public, and we're ready to go.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Chief. Chief Fennell, what?
Mayor, starting tomorrow, we're going to have double shifts and have reserves available throughout this event. On the south side of town, the citizens in the neighborhoods over there know that when the water comes up, they're not going to be able to get in and out of those neighborhoods. So just be prepared for that. We're going to see the water start rising tomorrow morning. It's going to rise pretty quickly up to about noon. We're thinking, after talking to the Weather Service this morning, around noon should be the peak tomorrow morning in our neighborhood south of Slidell. The winds should start tomorrow around noon. We're looking at probably sustain tropical force winds beginning tomorrow evening. So tomorrow night will be the worst we should see here if the storm stays on this track. So far, the intensity of the storm has been changing and still quite questionable. The track seems like it's been pretty steady. As the mayor said, though, be prepared as if this thing may take a job east or west. If it takes a job west, that's even better for us. If it takes a job east, then we know we're going to have some more wind, a little heavier wind event. I think our citizens are ready for the high water event. What we're not used to is there's going to be a lot of trees come down in this event, and the electricity will probably be out for a day or two, maybe even several days here. So be prepared for that. That's it.
Thank you, Chief. We've talked to the folks at the hospital, the fourth prong of Team Slidell. They stand ready. There are a number of COVID patients in the hospital, but they are prepared to receive anybody, any injuries or any medical emergencies that would occur during this event. Team Slidell Medical Facility stand ready to receive and work with us. So we stand ready in the city of Slidell, Team Slidell, to take care of you, our citizens, take care of our community, take care of your property, and we are prepared for whatever this event may bring us. We are prepared for the worst, but hoping for the best, and if God's willing, that's where we'll end up tomorrow with the best case scenario. And none of this will have to be played out. But if it does occur, we stand ready to work with you and support you and get us back on a good foot next week up and running. So with that, this is Greg Cromer, your mayor, with Chief Kaufman and Chief Fandle. We're signing off from Slidell City Hall. Probably do this again tomorrow evening. Have a good evening, Slidell.